views and opinions expressed in this program are those of the participants and do not necessarily reflect the views of BronxNet or the program underwriters.
Yeah, they're clapping in the studio and they're clapping at home. How are you? How you feeling? I'm the Dr. Bob Lee. Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Open. It's the show that brings the Bronx and the world to you, and I'm your host, and we've got a whole lot going on for you. Great show, another fantastic show. Now, coming up, we'll take a look at a launch of a project promoting wellness programs for single parents. Plus, we'll find out about an event for children with a goal to make their voices heard. Yes, indeed. And after that, we'll check out a parade aiming to allow kids to be kids. Let the kids be kids, filled with lots of contests, prizes, performances, and more. Then the Guyanese girls rock. They'll be honoring women of influence in the community, and we'll get a preview of who they are and what they are doing. Then my man Bobby C has the world of sports. He's coming up. Then later on, we'll hear about how different business owners have come together to provide physical and emotional makeovers. Whoa, watch out. All that more headed your way because we are now open. Hello, everybody. I'm your host, Doc Bob Lee, and you're watching Open, the live interactive program that brings the Bronx and New York City straight to your TV set. And check this out. You can stay connected to us through social media at BronxNet TV. Leading things off, well, on June the 20th, we'll say, the Breathe Project will hold a fundraiser and a race and a launch party right here in the Boogie Down Bronx. And then later on, she'll be talking about all the things that are happening, like right immediately, right now.
Thursday we're starting.
Thursday we're starting, and joining us with all the details we have for the event, we have their work, and we have their chairman and director of the Breathe Project. Go like this. Yonit Yermish. Give her a big hand, everybody. Yonit.
Thank you so much. Yes. Thanks for having me.
Association, you're a very neat person.
Thanks.
How are you? Tell us about this program.
Well, I'm very excited about this. The Breathe Project is a nonprofit starting Thursday. We'll be offering free wellness services to eligible single parents, moms and dads in New York City, not just in the Bronx. What I mean by that is whatever the parent needs. If it's babysitting in the evenings or in the weekends, socializing with friends, if it's gift cards to go out and dine with their friends, or take a yoga class, go get any exercise class that they want to do. Things like that, things that are becoming luxury if you're a single parent full-time with no shared custody. So we're giving them time to breathe.
I'm always interested to find out, how people got started in their nonprofits or how they got started with these programs. Yes. What made you want to get into it?
Wow. Okay. So my main job is I'm a full-time teacher, special ed teacher, but I'm also a personal trainer and a yoga instructor.
Whoa!
So I run my own wellness, services here in the Bronx.
Yeah.
And I'm also a single parent, and I'm not sharing custody as of right now for the past almost 2 years.
Yeah.
So my personal experience raising kids and working full-time, finding the time to run, take a yoga class, or go to the gym, or go out and meet friends, it's almost impossible sometimes, and it either costs a lot of money or just no time for that. So I want to give back and help others in this situation, and I teamed up with a social worker, with a lawyer, and another friend of mine, and we're bringing it to life and putting it together.
Yeah, that's a good idea. And then you wanted to target single, because you know how difficult things can be when you're single. You're trying to shuffle everything, especially if you have a young child. You're changing diapers, you're going this way, you're going that way, you're taking them to the doctor, you're doing everything.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, so, and then you still have to do.
And it's very important to take time for yourself, because if you don't take time for yourself, if it's mentally, physically, everything, it's hard to give back and hard to perform as a parent.
So you said, hold up, wait a minute, let's breathe.
Yes, and go take that yoga class, go out with your friend for an evening. So that's.
Is that how you came up with the name, Breathe?
Yes, giving them time to breathe. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
okay.
So
Excellent.
we're excited. Thursday we're starting with the kickoff at the Van Cortlandt Park track team. We're holding a race. It's a 5K race.
I know Mike Nobby's going to be in that race. He's in all the races.
Great. So that's their summer series.
He'll
is
do
every
the
other
worm
Thursday.
through the race.
It's a hard one, but it's a fun. It's a fun trail run. And then after that, we'll all
It's a
go.
5K, you said?
It's a 5K.
5K,
yes.
yeah.
And after that, hopefully there's no rain or thunderstorm. So follow their website to check if there's any delay or.
Oh, Mike likes
cancellation.
that. He runs in the mud.
Yeah, well, I guess it's for safety reasons. So they have to follow. We have to follow the rules.
Yeah.
Hopefully everything goes well. 5K, and then right after that, we'll all go to meet up at the Bronx Ale House.
There you go.
For a drink, to raise a
Whoa,
toast, yes.
okay.
Yes, and to kick
After
off.
the race.
Yes. Yes.
So
Yes.
bypass the water and go straight to
Yes.
the ale.
Yes, or you can do that too. Yes, 100%. I have some friends who are coming just
I hear you.
for the beer, so that's okay. Yes.
I understand. So you've been doing this for how many years now?
Doing what?
It's new?
This is starting Thursday. We're kicking off
This is
Thursday.
brand new?
Yes, yes.
Oh,
Starting
okay.
Thursday, people can go online and, if they're eligible, apply, reach out for services, and we'll be there to, give them what they need.
All right, it's a
as much as we
brand
can.
new.
Yeah.
And it's not, well, you're dealing with single parents, but you have a team of people working
Yes,
with you. Yeah.
absolutely. Yes, we have a social worker. As I said, we're going to provide also support groups and events, especially for them to help them deal with everything.
How can people get involved? Do you need volunteers? Do you need money? Do you
Yes.
need people to run in the race?
Yes,
Talk about it.
we have a GoFundMe. Through this GoFundMe, we can buy these services. So if someone applies and says, "Oh, I want this and that," if I want, again, I'm bringing back to the yoga class or the gym class or evening babysitting, we have to pay for these services. So with the GoFundMe, we can actually provide these services. Or we're seeking out for yoga or any studios, any nail salons or massage therapists who want to donate and give us these gifts to provide to these parents who are in need.
Yeah.
We're taking it all as well right now, and it's all tax deductible. And
Take
Yes,
a deep
yeah,
breath,
yes.
go get your nails did,
Yes,
your
yes.
toes did,
again, things that are
Yeah.
impossible,
go
almost
get a
luxury. Yeah.
makeover,
Yes, yes.
clothing makeover, makeup, go get a facial,
Yes.
sit back, kick off your shoes and relax your feet and
Amen,
just
yes.
let them go to work on you.
Yes.
You deserve it.
Yes,
You
all,
take a deep
all single
breath.
parents who,
Yeah.
who work hard, full-time jobs, and with little kids, deserve some time to take care of themselves.
That's
we
good.
believe, yes.
You have anything planned after that date? What's the follow-up program?
Well, we're hoping to have more events. Like I said, we have a social worker who is involved with us, who's able to,
Mm-hmm.
we're going to put together some, support groups and other events we'd want to do. We're building up. It's like a baby right now.
Yeah, I
we're,
know.
we're, it's coming out to the world
You're
on
still
Thursday.
changing the
yes.
diapers and stuff. I know.
Yes, yes.
But you got the
we have a
throwaway
lot of-
diapers this time.
Well, we have a vision and we want to put it together, and it's coming. It's
Exactly.
coming. Yes,
You have a
yes.
mission statement and everything?
Yes, everything can be found online.
Where's that at?
breathefoundationnyc.org.
All right.
All about who we are, what we're doing, and a way to reach out to us if you want to apply for services, for free services, or if you want to help and donate.
All right.
Yes.
Give a big round of applause, everybody. The Breathe Project.
Thank you.
Yonit, Yermish.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Say that 5 times. Yonit,
Yonit,
Yermish.
Told you we could have a whole segment on my name. Yes.
I'm
yes.
glad I met you.
Thank you. Thank you
Thanks
so
for
much.
coming by,
Yes,
okay?
thanks.
We'll take a quick break. We'll be back with more next.
Open up your books to page 360.
Did you just look at your phone while you was in class? You played yourself.
Talking about inspirational quotes.
You gotta believe in yourself. Don't ever play yourself. The key is to make it, so make it.
Louise, Can you give me an example of an inspirational quote?
Don't play yourself. The key is to make it.
And who said that?
I did. Now that's a major key alert.
Learn the real major keys to getting to college at getschool.com.
And you're in there just like this. Here we go. Welcome back, everybody. I'm your host, Doc Vavli. Wait, do that one more time. Clap real fast with your eyes open wide. Thank you so much. Hey, you know, on June the 29th, Invisible Child will hold their first annual What About the Children Day. Got to know about the children. We're going to find out more. Joining us with all the details about the event and her work, we have Fredell Myers. We welcome you to the show.
Thank you.
Are you related to the Myers, Heavy D, and the crew?
No, although we live very close to Mount Vernon. We
You
live
do?
several blocks
Money
away, but
earning.
Yes,
All right.
yes.
Yeah.
It's my hometown.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, did you just start this program?
Yeah, earlier this year we became a nonprofit organization.
I'm
to
hearing
benefit
about a lot of
children.
programs that are starting out. That's beautiful.
Yes, yes, to
That's
benefit the children of incarcerated parents.
Yeah.
That's the goal, to the visible children, the children that people forgot about when, you know, when parents
People-
are incarcerated.
Children catch it. They catch hell when parents go away. And,
Yeah.
you know, I have some stories that I remember, you know. It's when you're ripped away from your parents, it's like, you know, it's like one of the worst things in the world.
Yes, it is.
So,
I speak from experience.
from experience,
Yes.
tell us about it.
Well, my father was New York Freddie Myers. He was a drug kingpin in Harlem, and he was arrested in March of 1983.
Yeah.
At the time, I was 12 years old.
Oh, he was a baby.
Yeah, I was a baby, and so they arrested my whole family.
Yeah.
So, at 12 years old, growing up close to your family, a very close-knit family, and one day waking up and, you know, your whole family's been arrested.
It's terrible.
So you go through a lot of childhood trauma, the experience. I was there to witness it. So the memories, the flashbacks, the PTSD, the abandonment issues, the things like that come into play as you grow up. And a lot of people don't address that with the children. When people are concerned about the reform and everything like that, which is positive, which I'm working with as well. But they just, you know, sometimes forget about the children that are left behind, the invisible bars, the prison at home, and children that are missing their parents and growing up living with, you know, foster or family members and stuff.
And wait, you were only 12 years old, so that was like almost a rebellious stage in your life. So you just said, I'm just going. You went wild a little bit probably, right?
Well, no, I think I kind of hung out a little bit, you know, to kind of deal with it. But in high school, I stayed focused. I ran track. I was on student government.
Good.
Yeah, I started a choir, the Black Unity House, Mount Vernon High School Choir. We did a couple of live recordings with the Elder Timothy Wright. So I stayed busy, and then, you know, after high school, went into college, then joined the military and did that for 14 years.
Yeah.
So I tried to stay, you know, straight.
Well, thank you
on
for
that
your
route.
service, my
Thank
girl.
you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You know, and so, you know, that's what kept me, you know, focused and driven and stuff like that. But there was a period in time where, you know, I did get rebellious when I realized that they weren't coming right home. Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
I can identify with it.
Yeah.
All right? I'm not going to sit here and tell you about, you know, my story because we're talking to you. But yeah, I can feel that.
story,
I can
yeah.
talk about it. But so then you said, you know what? Later on, let me start this program.
Yeah, after
What
some
about the
time.
children?
And, you know, so after some time of like dealing with it, I had to get into therapy and realize that, you know, these are where my issues are coming from. And
That's from the post-traumatic stress?
Post-traumatic stress, the childhood trauma and things like that. And I started thinking about all the other children that never even thought about, you know, why they had some learning disabilities or why they, you know, had to go through this and their parents were missing and, you know, certain aspects of their life. They have abandonment issues. They think that every time somebody walks out the door, they're never coming back. So they stay in relationships too long and things like that. So
tears the
not
whole
dealing with
family
that.
apart.
Yeah, depression and stuff. So I said, you know, I felt alone. And I just want no other child that's a child of incarcerated parents to feel alone anymore. And that's why we want to provide, you know, mental health therapy, referrals, and mental health groups for the children, you know, so they'll know that there's other children like them because I hid it for a long time. I didn't tell people. When I was in high school, I used to tell people, oh, my father's away, my mother's on vacation, they're away for business and things like that. They can't make parent-teacher conference, and I used to sign all of the notes
And
for
you look
them.
around and everybody has their parents
there.
with them. And
Yeah. So it was,
I know.
you know, and I got up every day and I went to school, although my parents weren't there. They were my sisters that were there. So,
And then you got the parents who have children incarcerated.
Yes.
Did
And
you
that's
watch
difficult
Central
as
Park
well.
5?
I'm sorry?
Did you watch the Central Park 5?
I haven't had a chance to watch it yet. I need to watch that. I plan on doing that tonight.
Oh yeah, you can.
Yeah.
Just relax when you do.
Yeah,
if you
that's the
want to.
thing. That's
It may
the
bring you
thing.
back into some stuff.
That's the thing. I had to get my mind right for something
Yeah,
like that,
yeah,
to just
yeah.
to bring it back that time.
So we got this great thing in the park. What about the children?
Yes.
It's a big day. What park is it?
It's Marcus Garvey
Oh
Park,
yeah, got
yes.
the band shell and everything over there. That's
Yes.
wonderful.
We're taking it to Harlem. My family's from Harlem, so we want to bring it back. Coming back to give back. It's a free event, so we want the children to come out and have some fun. We're gonna have music, dance contest, double dutch, and a few events for the children. Vendors. We welcome all vendors as well as volunteers.
You got to bring that stuff back. Who's doing the
Yes,
double dutch now? I mean, people were getting back into it, but for some time it was
Yes.
like, wait a minute, I don't see anybody jumping
Yes,
double
yes,
dutch
yes,
rope
yes.
anymore.
We're gonna
or
bring
playing
it back.
skelly or wiffle ball or stick ball.
Yes.
Yeah,
We're gonna
bring
do
all
all
that
of that.
stuff
Some
back.
tug of war and potato sack
Yeah.
races. Yeah, we're gonna do all of that. So I want the kids to just come out and have some fun. It's a free event.
That's good.
We're gonna have free food as well.
And what date is that? June the
June
29th.
29th, which is a Saturday.
And it's going to go all day from 10 to about 5. right?
Yes.
Who's DJing for you?
It's DJ Casino. DJ Casino out of the
Big
Bronx.
up to the DJs,
Shout
making
out
people
to
happy.
DJ Casino, we appreciate you.
Yeah.
Yes, it's a good guy.
Yes. he's a
Thank
good
you.
guy.
Appreciate it.
All right. Who else is working with you? You want to give them a shout out?
Well, we have Tanya, of course, Robinson, as well as Stacy Peterson. We're all working together to build a nonprofit organization and to, build a brand. We're also working on some other projects. We're doing a movie about my father.
Oh,
so,
good.
yeah.
All right.
So
Yeah.
we out here, there's a few people we're talking to in regards to, getting it done. So we're doing that, and as well as my documentary, me telling my story as a child of incarcerated parents.
Yeah. So people need to see your point of view.
Yes.
There's a few that know, but then people, we
Yeah, it's
want
a
to
different
continue to create
perspective.
the awareness.
Well, both of my parents were in prison at the same time, so yeah, it was a different perspective in that area.
And here you go telling everybody they're on vacation.
I sure
Yeah, you
was.
got to learn how to cope, right? You know how
Yeah,
to
it was
cope
a
with
coping skill,
Yeah.
mechanism for me rather, just trying to fit in and be normal and not, have people look at me a certain way,
Yeah.
and I went through college right here, Leland.
There
Shout
you
out.
go. Oh, all right,
Yes.
congratulations. Yeah.
Without telling anyone.
We're gonna wrap it up, but I want you to take this camera right here and ask for what you need. You need help, volunteers.
Yes, we need volunteers. We need donations. You can go to the website invisiblechild.newyork.org, as well as we need vendors to come out on the 29th, and we need you to bring your children out to have fun.
All right,
on
there you go.
June 29th.
And your website?
It's www.invisiblechild.newyork.org.
All right. Give a big round of applause, everybody. First annual What About the Children Day.
What about the children?
Marcus Garvey Park,
Yes.
June the 29th from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. And it's the first annual. Make sure you get on over there. Everybody's going to have a whole lot of fun.
Yes, that's the plan.
And the last time I was over there, we do it every now and then.
Yeah.
We had like a breastfeeding awareness day, and mothers came
nice.
out. It was big.
Nice,
But
nice.
we'll
Hopefully
be
you can
looking
come
forward.
by.
Yeah.
It'd be nice to see you.
Thanks for coming
Thank
by.
you. It was
Okay.
a pleasure.
We'll take a quick break. I got more. That's coming up next, right here on Open. Thank you.
Hi, I'm David Lesh, legal correspondent to the morning show Open. If you have a legal question that you'd like me to answer, please send me an email at davidlesh@bronxnet.org, and I will address it on our Ask Your Lawyer segment.
Behold the angry giant. Behold the angry giant. Behold the angry giant. Behold the angry giant. It only takes a moment to make a moment. Take time to be a dad today.
And welcome back, everybody. You guys can clap in the audience and clap at home. Just go like this real fast. Welcome back. Hey, you know, on June the 22nd, the 4th annual, the kids to be kids, for kids to be kids. So we're back into the kids, and we can't never, ever leave the kids because we have to walk with them every step of the way, let them know, you know, we are leaders, and they're looking up to us to guide them in the right direction. But we got this mini parade and fun day, and it's going to take place in the Bronx. All right, it's going to be a lot of fun, too. Joining us with what we can expect, we have the founder.
Hello.
Say it. Say your name.
Zia.
Zia
Riley.
It's spelled Xia. Zia and Adele Riley. Welcome, guys, to the show. We welcome you.
Thank you so much.
You know, I got to put that down like this.
With the Z.
How are you? Tell us about this wonderful, the 4th annual For Kids to Be Kids mini parade and fun day.
Yes, well, I am feeling great because the parade is coming up, and I'm very excited about it. We've been doing it for 4 years now.
4 years just blew by, too.
Yes,
right?
Yes.
But you learn every step of the way.
Yes,
you say, I got to add this and
That's
add
right.
this.
That's right. It gets better and better.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes, that is it. That is exactly it. Every year gets better and better. New things, new outlooks, new standpoints and focal points for children to march and basically have fun. This year we focusing on summer camps, and so we'll have like a list of summer camps where children could, if they would like to participate in a summer camp, they could go. If they don't have any idea, we will have informers like to basically put them
at our informational tables, like
Right.
the Fresh Air Fund.
Yeah. Oh, I used to work for the Fresh Air Fund back in the day,
Okay.
coming out of Queensbridge, taking people to the train station to go to the Fresh Air Fund.
Right.
And kids got the chance to go away and step in cow doo-doo. I mean, you know, be up in the country.
That's right.
Because we grew up in the concrete jungle.
That's
when
right.
We didn't see
Concrete
cows
jungle,
and,
that's right.
you know, horses
That's right.
and pigs and
Exactly.
chickens and stuff like that.
Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly,
So it was a
exactly.
wonderful getaway. you
Yes,
know.
yes it
Wow,
is.
they're growing corn over there in the field.
That's right.
beautiful.
That's right. And it's all, like we said, it's all about the kids. That's
Yeah.
the whole
All about the kids.
theme, for kids to be kids.
It's so important because, you know, we grew up sometimes in the concrete jungle, and sometimes
That's
we're
right.
conditioned to believe that this is the only thing that there is.
That's
There's
right.
nothing else outside of these walls here. But when you take them outside into
That's
the
right.
country,
That's
take
right.
them to other places, they
Exactly.
get a chance to
They
say,
get a
wow, this is
chance.
a whole new world.
That's right.
And they can look from the outside looking in
Looking
instead of from
in.
the inside
Exactly.
not being able to see what's on the outside.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then the whole point, like you said, is to get out.
Yeah.
That's what it's all about. We want them to get out, to
Isn't
interact.
that a part of that movie, Get Out? What was that movie, Get Out? Was it called Get Out?
That kind of get out.
And was that the lady with the star?
Oh, no. Get out and have fun.
You gotta
Well,
have
get out and have fun. So once you get out, I hope you go to the park.
Don't be sunken.
No, don't be sunken. Not in the sunken place.
Right.
Get out and have fun.
Go to
That's
the
right.
park
Yes.
and just play
Yes.
and enjoy.
Yeah.
Enjoy
Have
themselves.
fun.
Old-fashioned
Have
games.
fun.
Good
Yeah, let kids be
old-fashioned
kids.
games.
Yes.
That's right. Like Simon Says and
Look
Steal
at
the
that.
Bacon.
See? Did
Good
anybody know about these
old-fashioned
games?
See?
That's what she was talking about.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
You
Fredell
see?
was talking about the same
See?
thing.
All right. That's what
Let
we're
the kids be
talking
kids
about. Let
and bring back the
kids be
stick
kids.
ball and the wiffle ball.
That's right.
And she was talking about
That's
the
right.
double dutch. and all
Double
that.
Dutch.
Yeah.
That's right. Exactly.
We need to see all that.
Tic-tac-toe. Connect
Tic-tac-
Four.
Wow.
All of those good
Yes,
old
we
games.
will be playing
Did you say red
that.
light, green light, 1, 2, 3?
That
Yes.
too. Simon Says. What else? It's so many of them. We have so many games, and we want to also thank
Simple play tag.
yes the Bronx Zoo. They help sponsor us with.
Oh, that's
we have
great.
a wonderful family dance contest where they can win a wonderful prize from the Bronx Zoo.
Oh, big up to the
Yes.
Bronx Zoo. Thank you guys so much.
Yes.
Yeah. So this is the 4th annual. It's going to be bigger and better, right?
Yes.
Yes,
It is.
yes.
All right.
Yep.
Where's it going to be?
On Rosedale Ave. We start off on Rosedale Avenue on 174th Street.
Is that next to CeeLo's? Where's that
it's-
White Castle over? Well, White Castle's
White
across
Castle's
the road over there.
Yeah, that's further towards the highway.
Yeah,
We're
yeah.
more on Rosedale towards 174th
Soundview.
Street. Yeah,
to
going
Soundview?
straight. Yeah.
Yeah,
uh-huh.
yeah,
Yeah. And then we march to the park,
Oh, good.
and then we have a day of fun after that
yeah.
with the games and
stop by
prizes.
CeeLo's over there. next
And
to
get
across
some
from
good-
the Sotomayor.
Get some good soul
Get some
food.
good
Yeah,
soul
you know about him?
Yes, we
He's a
do.
good guy. He gives to a lot of organizations
Really?
too.
Wow.
But I don't want to say that too much
Uh-oh.
because they'll make him go broke over
Yeah,
there.
no.
But he does well and he gives back.
Beautiful.
He gets because
That's what
he
it's all
gives, and
about.
he's a good person too.
Beautiful.
His name is Elliot.
Okay.
So you have this thing coming up. What are some of the other things that you're going to be doing? How's it going to look when we step into the park or step into the parade?
Well, we have it's called a mini parade. So we have a march, basically leading to the park. So it's a fun day. So it's a parade leading into a fun day.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Got grand marshals? Anybody? stepping in?
Yes, we have Jasmine Robinson as
All
our
right.
Grand Marshal, and she sits on the board from the African American Day Parade.
Yeah, there
Yes,
you go.
yes,
All right.
yes. So she's our Grand Marshal.
Yeah, I'll be
Yes.
hosting that parade too.
Really?
Third week of September.
All right.
African
Well,
American Day
we
Parade.
know
You gonna be
about
walking
that
through?
parade. Well, we did some media. My granddaughter.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
Yep.
Yeah,
she
it's
was
a
on
small
the.
world.
Yeah, she was on the.
You guys are related too.
Yes, we are.
This is my mother.
I thought that was your sister. I thought you guys were sisters.
Aw, thank
Sister.
you. Mom and daughter. Thank you so much.
That's good.
Actually, it was her idea. This is all her idea. And you know, as mom, you got to back them up, and you know, do what you got to do to help out. I'm the assistant.
Said, daughter, I got you every step of the way. Don't worry. I'm always here for you. Whatever you want to do, I'm going to back you.
Aw.
Now, do you need help with any of the stuff that you're doing?
Yes, we would love, for people to come out and volunteer, but we pretty much, got it down.
You got it. You got
Yes,
it.
thank God. Yes, we
You
do.
need money? P. Diddy's out there while he
we
watches
love
all the
money,
time.
but we pretty much got it,
Yeah.
together. And, we thank God for sponsors that
There's
have
nothing
donated.
that you want to ask for.
For them to come out and have a good time.
All
Come
right,
out for
here.
support. That's what we want.
Can we get one of these
Come
cameras
out.
here? Here, look into this camera right here.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm looking in the camera.
There you go.
There you go.
Ask for what you want.
Come on out and have a good time. It's for kids of all ages, for kids to be kids, mini parade and fun day. Come out and march with us. If you have an organization, a community organization, a youth group, a family group, we really want the families because that's what it's all about. Come out and march with us. Dress the little ones up in a princess costume or make a banner, even if they make homemade banners. Just come out and march in the parade and then have fun with us on the fun day and win
Are you
some
accepting
prizes.
donations?
Yes, we will accept donations.
From where?
Yes.
Can they send them somewhere? Or you have a website?
We have a website, yes. Out of the Mouths of Babes, www.outofthemouthsofbabestv.com.
Oh, wow.
on our
You just brought me to
website.
something. There was this little preacher kid on there, and she was preaching. She said, stop killing in our communities. And,
Yes.
and I was, did you see that? That
I
went
saw
viral.
it. Yes, it did.
I was sitting there
Wasn't
crying.
She
I said, look at
something?
her.
Wasn't she
She's
something?
asking for help. She wants
Yes.
people to,
That's
move to
right.
action. And
That's right. That's
she
right.
said, we want to live. We want to
wanna
live. It was
Isn't that
really
something?
crazy.
Isn't that
Give me the
something?
website one more time.
www.outofthemouthsofbabestv.com.
Beautiful. For kids to be kids, mini parade and fun day. Give them a big round of applause, everybody. Zia Riley and Adele Riley.
Thank you so much.
Mother and daughter thing. A little louder, a little louder. It's a mother and daughter thing. We'll take a break. I've got more open next. Stay right there.
Hi. Hoping for a crisp breeze to help keep you alert. Oh, he took a sip of water too. That'll probably help. You were probably gonna turn down the radio too, so you could focus, right?
Probably okay isn't okay.
Right.
If you see a warning sign, stop and call a cab, a car, or a friend.
I think the water line is what really drove it home. I blew on him.
If you want to stay in the know about the latest happenings en español, check out Diálogo Abierto, BronxNet's own Spanish show, Wednesdays 6:30 p.m. on Channel 67. The latest in news, arts, culture, politics, and what's going on in your neighborhood. Diálogo Abierto, the best way to stay connected in Spanish. See you there. Te esperamos.
Why don't you ever see elephants hiding in trees? Because they're really good at it. Yeah, I get it.
Welcome back. Welcome back, everybody. I'm your host, Doc Valvely. Hey, check it out. July the 13th, the Guyanese Girls Rock. They're going to be holding the 2019 Women of Influence Awards, and they're going to join us with all the details and let us know who they're going to recognize and what we can expect in the whole nine. It's all right here. We welcome the founder of Guyanese Girls Rock, Cloyette Harris Stoute.
Yes, thank you.
Welcome.
Thank you
How
so
are
much
you?
for having me. I'm great. I'm fantastic. Thank you.
Guyanese Girls Rock.
Yes, we
I
do.
always knew that. But tell us more.
Okay, so Guyanese Girls Rock is, Guyanese Girls Rock, I like to refer to it as a movement.
Yeah.
It started back in 2012.
Oh, okay.
It's an empowerment platform that celebrates the accomplishments of Guyanese women across the globe. You know, if you ask a Guyanese person, they'll tell you we're everywhere. So, you know, many of these women are leaders in their respective industry across the diaspora. So what we do, we inspire through their stories on this empowerment platform.
Yeah.
But in 2017, I wanted to be more of service, so I decided to launch the Guyanese Girls Rock Foundation.
all right.
And yes, and we also started a Young Women's Leadership Academy for women of Guyanese heritage in Queens, New York. You know, we have
You're in Jamaica, Queens? Up there?
Jamaica,
Yeah,
Queens. It's
I know.
based at the Queens Library in the Teen Center. It's a really
yeah.
nice space. You know, I was born in Guyana, so, you know, I'm proud of my heritage. So it's the first of its kind program, just celebrating working with young women of Guyanese heritage.
Excellent.
It's a 2-hour program, leadership development. We have 12 young women in the program, and we teach them confidence building.
That's through the Young Women's
Leadership Academy. That's under the foundation, yes. So we teach them that. We also bring in some of these same women to speak with them and mentor the young women as well.
So you have these 10 exceptional women that you're looking for?
Right. We have 12 that we're honoring this year. Last year we did 10, but this year we're doing 12. And we're also, once the young women are in high school, once they get to the 12th grade and they're going off to college, they graduate out of our program. And we have 2 scholarships that we offer. We have a merit scholarship for $1,000 and a technology scholarship. My background is in technology, so I wanted to celebrate that. You know, young women who's pursuing a degree in a STEM-related field, we offer them a scholarship of $1,000 and a new laptop computer. So our event that we're having, we're selecting some of the women that we've featured and honoring them on that day, and the young women will be honored as well with their scholarships.
Excellent.
Yes.
That's all right. So you got the whole program down, huh?
Yes, yes.
So you started in 2012.
We started the empowerment blog. So it's 2 platforms. We have GuyaneseGirlsRock.com is the empowerment blog platform where we feature their stories. And then we have the nonprofit, which is Guyanese Girls Rock Foundation. That's GuyaneseGirlsRock.org.
Yeah.
And under that foundation is the Young Women's Leadership Academy.
Yeah. Do you go back to Guyana?
Yes, I was there in March. I was there in
You
March.
go back with the program, or you go
No,
back
we've never taken the young women. I was there for a conference. I spoke at a conference there, a business conference in March, yes. Yes. I still have
We got to
family
get a
there.
team from here to go with you.
Yes, you
the
guys
next time
have to go.
Yeah.
Can I tell you a fun fact about Guyana?
What?
Yes, we have one of the wonders of the world, Kaicho Falls.
Kaicho Falls.
Kaicho Falls. If you ever go to Guyana, you must go see Kaicho Falls. Compared to the Niagara Falls drop is about 167 feet. Kaicho is 741 feet. So
a little bit.
It's amazing.
Okay.
Anybody who goes
It's a
to
longer
Guyana,
drop.
they're excited to go see that. Yes, it's a beautiful country, so you must visit.
Can you get under the water? Get in there?
Yes, you can do what. No, I wouldn't recommend you going to the water there. No, I don't know about that.
Somebody may try to come down in the barrel.
But there's a lot more to see. There's a lot more. The culture, the food, the people.
Yeah.
You
Set
must
something
visit.
up where the crew can go.
Okay, sure.
You guys ready?
We just had carnival early last month. So maybe sometime next year you can go for carnival.
Okay.
It's really nice. Or Mashermani.
Yeah, just let us know.
Yes.
All right,
Thank
so you're going to have this program at what location?
Okay, so our program is at the Queen's Library, and it runs from January to June, so we're wrapping up that. So we'll start back in January 2020. Our event is going to be at...
That's right across the street from the bus stop over
Right
there.
across from the bus stop, yes.
Yeah.
And it's a really nice space at the Queen's Library. Our event is going to be at Anton's. It's in Queens Village, yes.
Yeah.
You know, that's a really nice place.
Of course, that's up for Springfield and...
Jamaica, a little off of
Jamaica
Jamaica.
Avenue,
Yes,
Springfield.
yes. So it's a luncheon. It's going to be from 12 noon. The doors open at 12 until 4 o'clock. So, we'll be honoring the women and the young women. We'll have some entertainment. We'll have great food.
You got a Guyanese DJ?
Guyanese DJ, right? So good music, so it's going to be an amazing event.
What's one of the top songs that you like from Guyana?
We
Is it like soca and calypso?
We have soca and we have reggae, so it's a variety.
It's a variety.
It's a variety. It's a lot.
All right, so we'll bring a big sound system down there and we'll turn it up.
It will be. You must visit. I encourage you to do that.
All right.
Yes.
You're gonna let us know the next time you get ready to go.
Oh, sure, I can do that.
Okay.
You can come with me.
You got it. Okay.
I'll be a tour guide.
All right. Sounds good.
Yes.
All right. So you're going to be honoring a number of people, right?
Yes, there's some amazing women we have here.
Sure.
Shout out these women. We have Inspector Rhonda Riley. She's from NYPD. We have Emily Noel. She's an actress. She's of Guyanese heritage. She's on the show FBI on CBS.
All right.
We have Mala Pandey. She's a high school principal. Dr. Veronica Wilcher. She's a pediatrician and child abuse activist. We have Leah Prasad. She's a researcher and a molecular biologist. We have Taj Kumari Motilal, she's an activist. Honorable Ingrid Joseph, she's a justice with the Brooklyn Supreme Court. Dr. Candice Cummins, internist, an assistant professor. Sarah Gohan, she's a real estate investor. Denise Grant, she's a partner at a law firm. And then these are the 10 women of influence. We also added this year Pioneer Women of the Year, and this is Beverly Drake. She was one of the first pilots in Guyana. And we have a young woman, Kayla Kumar, our Youth Leader of the Year. She's an outstanding student, and she's also a beauty queen. So, these are amazing women with amazing accomplishments, we like to look to see how what they're doing align with our mission to empower women.
And what do you want young people to know?
So our role is to empower and inspire these women. So we want the young women to have confidence, to be leaders in their respective rights, whether it's in school or whatever they're doing in their communities.
GuyaneseGirlsRock.org.
Yes. GuyaneseGirlsRock.org is our nonprofit platform, and if you want to read more about these women, their bios, or other women of Guyanese heritage who are doing amazing things in our community, you can visit our platform at GuyaneseGirlsRock.com.
All right.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Thank
Give her a
you.
big round of applause, everybody.
Thank you.
GuyaneseGirlsRock.com.
Yes.
Thank you so much for stopping by. All right?
Thank you.
Appreciate you.
Thank you for having me.
All right, we'll take a break right now, and coming up next, you gotta check this out. My man Bobby C is coming up. He has everything in the world of sports. He's next on Open.
Thank you.
begin on the baseball diamond where the Pinstripers continue to add to their moniker of being the Bronx Bombers. This franchise has never really strayed away from power. Yankees general manager Brian Cashman seemed to be in the market for pitching, and then he turns around and offers the club and the fan base this, the American League's leading home run hitter. Welcome to the Bronx, Edwin Encarnacion. It was at some point during the last 2 weeks, as the Yankees were slumping for the first time since late April, that Cash decided his roster needed an upgrade. He wasn't, however, looking to add another pitcher, as most outsiders assumed he would, at least not yet. Instead, Cashman bolstered a known asset in acquiring Encarnacion from the Seattle Mariners for a minor league pitching prospect and cash considerations. The 36-year-old leads the American League with 21 dingers and gives the Yankees lineup more power. He'll be the full-time designated hitter. Meanwhile, Aaron Judge and Giancarlo Stanton are set to come off the injured list this week as the club returns to the big ballpark in the Bronx tonight to open a series against the rival Tampa Bay Rays. This week also marks the return of Hope Week for the Pinstripers. The Yankees have done so much for charity. They will have a reunion at the stadium tonight for previous honorees. Check out Yankees.com for more. Always one of the best weeks of the season. The Yanks enter tonight's series with Tampa fresh off a victory. James Paxton pitched 6 effective innings. Brett Gardner and Austin Romine each had 4 RBI, and the team cruised past the Chicago White Sox 10-3 on Sunday. Can't say the same for the New York Mets, though. The St. Louis Cardinals edged the Amazons 4-3 on Sunday, doing so behind only 3 hits. The Mets were victimized by the long ball. To add insult to injury, they may have lost star pitcher Noah Syndergaard for a while. The Mets right-hander has been placed on the 10-day injured list, the club announced on Sunday. Syndergaard was removed from Saturday's outing against the Cardinals after sustaining a bout of tightness in his right hamstring, which now appears to necessitate some time on the shelf. It's an unfortunate development for the 26-year-old who has struggled to pitch to consistent results through Saturday. But on Saturday, the 8-7 win over St. Louis, he carries a 5-4 record in 15 starts with a 4.55 ERA. Not so bad. He pitched through 6 solid innings on Saturday, allowing 5 runs, 2 walks, and 5 strikeouts. But he couldn't stay on to finish the 7th and limped off after giving up a leadoff single. Time for some quick hitters from around the world of sports. It took a few months, but Anthony Davis is finally heading to play with LeBron James in Los Angeles. The New Orleans Pelicans agreed to trade the 6-time All-Star to the Lakers for point guard Lonzo Ball, forward Brandon Ingram, shooting guard Josh Hart, and 3 first-round draft choices. The trade cannot become official until the new league year begins on July 6th. ESPN first reported the trade. The deal pairs the 26-year-old Davis, who is among the game's biggest stars, with a 34-year-old superstar James. It also gives the Pelicans promising young players and the opportunity to acquire more. I actually like the deal more long-term for the Pelicans. The NBA draft will go down this week in Brooklyn. The Knicks have the 3rd pick, and New Orleans now has the 1st and the 4th. They, of course, are expected to nab Zion Williamson, number 1. The Hoops in the Sun Roundball Classic returned to Orchard Beach this past weekend. The popular Summer Pro-Am celebrates 20 years and was first broadcast right here on BronxNet. The NHL Draft is also on tap this week. The New Jersey Devils have the 1st pick. The New York Rangers have the 2nd. In golf, with a round of 269 and a closing birdie on the 72nd hole, Gary Woodland won the 119th U.S. Open Championship by 3 shots over Brooks Koepka. This weekend, Woodland ends Koepka's reign. Impressive performance. As for the legend, Tiger Woods, he finished 2 under 69 at Pebble Beach. In Women's World Cup action, Team USA advances. Of course they did. The United States and Sweden were widely expected to finish 1-2 or 2-1 in Group F from the moment the draw was held, and that's exactly what happened on Sunday as the Americans breezed past Chile for a 3-0 victory to remain top of Group F with 1 game left to play. In motorsport, Christopher Bell dominated the short track in Iowa to come away with a win at the CircuitCity.com 250 in NASCAR. Spain's Marc Marquez on a Honda stretched his lead atop the standings after streaking to victory in Sunday's MotoGP race. And Fernando Alonso did not qualify for the Indy 500, but he won the 24 Hours of Le Mans for the 2nd straight year. It was the 2-time Formula One champion's last race in the World Endurance Championship and also sealed the WEC title. In boxing, Tyson Fury is still the champ in a show worthy of its Las Vegas venue. The lineal heavyweight champion did a star turn, dressing like Apollo Creed and entering the ring at the MGM Grand Garden Arena to Living in America. Afterward, he crooned Aerosmith's I Don't Want to Miss a Thing to his wife in the ring. In between those charismatic moments, there was an easy second-round victory over Tom Schwartz. Back here in New York, Chael Sonnen was retiring from MMA. The MMA legend and fan favorite left his gloves in the cage Friday night at Bellator 222 at Madison Square Garden and announced that he's calling it a career after more than 2 decades in the sport. He was defeated by TKO in the second round. The 42-year-old told the crowd in New York City that he had a hell of a run and a lot of fun in the octagon. We've had a hell of a lot of fun here in the roundup, but it's time for the C-list. And the trade, I think. So this is the trade that the Yanks have to make. We mentioned the Yanks getting reinforcements. That means someone had to go to make space on the roster. Unfortunately, that means Clint Frazier is heading back to AAA. The Yankees optioned the outfielder to Scranton Wilkes-Barre to make room on the roster for the recently acquired slugger Edwin Encarnacion. Frazier said it's a tough pill to swallow. Frazier went 1 for 5 in Sunday's 10-3 win over the White Sox. He owns a .283, .330, .513 triple slash line along with 11 home runs, 34 RBI, and 25 runs scored in 209 plate appearances on the season. Pretty good numbers. Along with Encarnacion, the Yankees are expected to get Giancarlo Stanton back on Tuesday, and Aaron Judge could return within the week as well. So Frazier's spot on the roster was anything but guaranteed. Now, Frazier has a chance to be a serious star, in my opinion. But with Aaron Hicks in center, long-term, Aaron Judge, the face of the franchise, and right, long-term, and Giancarlo Stanton likely to move to left field more regularly, that means that Frazier is expendable. And honestly, his stock has never been higher. I think as much as it pains me to say this, the time is now for the Yanks to go get themselves an ace. I would be trying to pry Madison Bumgarner from San Francisco or dialing Washington for Max Scherzer. The centerpiece of that trade could very well be Frazier. You have to give up something to get something. Yanks didn't have to really do that to get Encarnacion, ponying up some money. But pitching is a different story. And if you consider adding Edwin and perhaps acquiring a pitcher like the two aforementioned to the mix at the cost of Frazier, the Pinstripers could easily be back in the World Series. Here in the Bronx, 10 years is long enough, Bob, right? 10 years for the World Series. Expect Cashman to pull an ace from his sleeve this time around. That's your sports. I'm Bobby C.
Patriotism. It inspires passionate debate. It's worn like a badge of honor with good reason, because it means love and devotion for one's country. But what really makes up this country of ours? It's the people. To love America is to love all Americans. This year, patriotism shouldn't just be about pride of country. It should be about love. Love beyond age, sexuality, disability, race, religion, and other labels. Because love has no labels.
I'm only 17, but I know about investing. Believe in something, buy shares in it, watch it grow. So, what if you could invest in the future? The future of kids, like a stock. Not the kind of stock that's about making money, but a stock for social change. A whole new kind of investment called Better Futures. When you invest, it helps kids go to college. I could be one of the first college graduates from my family, the first philanthropist from my neighborhood. And if I'm the first, then maybe there's a second and a third. Believe in us, invest in us, watch us grow. My name is Sydney, and I'm your dividend.
And we are in here. Welcome back, everybody. Hey, our next guests are two business owners who have come together to form Make Up Your Life. Make Up Your Life, providing makeovers to people going through hardships. And we are pleased to welcome Stephanie Jones of Studio 1031 and Lorrie Reid of Make Up Your Life Salon. Welcome you guys to the show.
Thank you
Make
for
Up Your
having us.
Life.
For having
That's
us.
a beautiful thing right there. Now, just explain how you put all that together. Make Up Your Life.
Okay, so basically, Make Up Your Life is a program we started. Me and Stephanie collab together, and we give back to deserving women. So pretty much, I do the makeup, and she does the hair. Stephanie? Yeah, so Lorrie and I have been doing makeovers on our clients for years, so we decided to come together and do a show called Make Up Your Life. Make Up Your Life is actually her business. Studio 1031 is my business.
Yeah.
So the name of the show is Make Up Your Life, hosted by Studio 1031.
There you go.
Yeah.
So you got the collab going.
Got the collab going.
The collab. And you got clients that have been coming through for years.
Years.
And they know what to do. They know what time it is. And you know what time they're coming through. And you give them all the advice. And you hook them up, right?
Yes.
They go out looking good, feeling good, smelling good from head to toe. Don't use that now. Wait a minute. Okay, you can use it.
Well, we actually do, our clients or, you know, it could be anyone, they nominate people for makeovers. So we work with cancer patients, we work with battered women's shelters, all people from all walks of life.
And this is aside from your regular business. You said, you know what,
Yes.
let's do something special because some people can't really afford to come to you guys. And
Totally
some people
free.
are going through serious hardships, and you know, they need to know that there are people like you out there that can help them out.
And also, it's really to help, just to help you feel good, just to acknowledge you, and just sometimes women walk around like someone we know, she lost over 60 pounds. So we decided, you know what, she deserves a makeover, just to feel good, just to get a pat on your back, you know, let someone know.
That self-esteem, because sometimes you come in with low self-esteem, and you know, you need a little pick-me-up.
A little
and you guys
zhuzh,
do it.
a little zhuzh. So that's why.
A who's? A
Yes,
zhuzh?
a little zhuzh.
Zhuzh up.
Zhuzh
Zhuzh. Y'all sound like I've been watching Wendy Williams. Get zhuzhed up a little bit. What's up, Wendy? Wendy watches the show too.
Oh, great. Hey, Wendy.
You want to go on her show next?
How you doing?
No. All right now.
Well, we're happy to be here. So.
So you started this some time ago, right? When did you decide you wanted to come out of the business and help other people? Because you probably had people coming into the shop who really couldn't afford it, so they sat there and watched somebody else get it done.
Absolutely. We've been doing it for a long time. Like, I would have somebody come in and, you know, I would do their hair, and then I would call Lorrie up and say, Lorrie, I'm going to send somebody down. Yeah. You know, give her a quick brow or a lash. Just hook her up. Hook her up, you know. And that's how we started. So we said we might as well really take this thing to the next level. So we really started doing a lot of other events as well. We do like a back-to-school event where we do free braids and haircuts. We partnership with barbershops that are in our area, and we give free braiding. We do a lot of braiding because we try to keep the girls young. And the guys go and get their haircuts, you know,
Guys
free.
still braid?
Guys do braid. We had a couple of kids who got their dreads twisted and braids done. Little boys.
Because back in the fro days, you know, I used to sit right in there, you be hooking me up.
You got that good hair too.
When I had a lot of hair. I used to love to get cornrows and all that stuff back in the day. And then you pick it out, get that big afro going. Yeah. So that's good. It's wonderful to have somebody like you guys in the community that are helping out. Seniors come too?
Absolutely.
Uh-huh.
Yes. We do a lot of seniors. We do cancer patients. We also have Breast Cancer Awareness Month. We do breast cancer patients, and they come in for a day of glam, totally free again. You know, it's all about the give back. Yeah, and it's real fun too, because a lot of people don't have the proper education and knowledge that they need on products and skincare and hair. So it's just really good to just help someone and send them on their journey.
And you guys know the ins and outs, right?
Yes, and it's all about literally feeling good inside and out. It's not just the hair and makeup. We want you to feel good. Like, you know, when you go out in the world and pick up your spirit,
There you
and things
go.
like that.
Well, so what do you recommend? I mean, you got stuff that can deal with the outside of the body, outer look. Do you recommend that they take certain things like supplements or eat a certain way?
Well,
That'd be crazy. Are you into that too?
well, we definitely are. We're trying. But we have guests come on our show, talk about fitness,
Oh, yeah?
wellness.
There's some things that can grow your
Healthy
nails
eating.
quick and grow your hair.
Oh, definitely. We know about
vitamin E.
biotin, different
B12
supplements.
shots.
Yeah.
Get some beets, some collard greens. Look at you. Some mac and cheese. No,
No, we need to stop.
mac and cheese is just a taste good thing. you know.
Yeah.
No real nutritional value. But where can we go to get more information on what you're doing?
Well, you can actually email us at makeupyourlifetv1031@gmail.com.
Make Up Your Life TV. You guys have a TV show?
Yes, we do.
Yes, we do.
Oh, see, look at that. So look, they're professionals sitting here on the Bronx. Hey, we got some ringers in the house. Adele, we got ringers in the house. Okay, where do we go?
Make Up Your Life TV 1031@gmail.com.
All right. Thank you guys so much for stopping by and
Thanks for
continue to do
having
so.
us.
And thank you for
Thank
all you do in our
you.
community, helping others get what they need out of life. It's important. We need you.
Thank you so much.
Unfortunately, that's all the time we have for today's show. We'd like to thank our guests for stopping by. Thank you. You're very important for tuning in and checking it all out. You can catch an all-new cablecast tonight at 5. Not a new one, but catch this one tonight at 5 and 10 p.m. and watch anytime on the web at bronxnet.org, or you can tune in for the new one Wednesday with our host, Darren Hyme. For all of us here at BronxNet, have a great and enjoyable day, and always remember this: what you are is God's gift to you, and what you make of yourself is your gift to God. So choose your choice and let your choice control the choose. I'm the Doc Bob Lee. See you on the radio tonight over 107.5 WBLS. Peace.
Well, Thomas, you've got prediabetes. But with more exercise and a change in diet, it can be reversed.
I've tried exercising. It just makes me hungry for bacon.
I love bacon, too. And who really likes to exercise?
Not me.
Me neither.
Nobody. So we're good?
What? Oh, you still have prediabetes. Big time.